Hello, and welcome to the Optimum Business English YouTube channel. In this video series, we will share over 800 business English words and phrases for you to practice. There is a ton of business English to learn right here on our channel, so be sure to click the subscribe button to get the most out of all this knowledge. You will find the link in the description box. This is video 10 in the series. Let's dive right in with the first business phrase. And the first business English phrase of video 10 is quarterly review. The year is divided into quarters or fours of 3 months each, and a review is a look at the financial situation of the company for the last quarter to see what worked and what did not work. For example, Q1 is 1 January to 31 March. Now is your opportunity to create your own sentence by completing the sentence on the next page. Your sentence could have said something like, the Q4 quarterly review of the results revealed that the company was in a strong financial position and that its future prospects were positive. Number 2 is quarterly results, which is the company results, numbers, figures, for a specific quarter of the year. Now is your opportunity to create your own sentence by completing the sentence on the next page. Your sentence could have said something like, the quarterly results may fluctuate, go up and down per quarter. However, the overall picture was in an upward trajectory. Number 3 is annual results or annual report, which is the annual or year's financial report, results, numbers, or figures. Now is your opportunity to create your own sentence by completing the sentence on the next page. Your sentence could have said something like, the annual report was overwhelmingly positive in that the company had managed to reduce its expenses whilst increasing its sales considerably. Number 4 is declining revenue. Declining means dropping or falling, getting less, and revenue is the money a company makes in sales and profit. Now is your opportunity to create your own sentence by completing the sentence on the next page. Your sentence could have said something like, management were most concerned about declining revenue due to its customers preferring to rather buy their clothing online from China. Number 5 is increasing costs. Rising or growing costs, also known as expenses, may be things such as the rising cost of electricity, production, or the increasing cost of transport and shipping, etc. Now is your opportunity to create your own sentence by completing the sentence on the next page. Your sentence could have said something like, even though increasing costs was a global problem, the company remained concerned about the rate at which theirs was increasing, as it was overtaking their sales revenue. Number 6 is strong sales. Strong in the financial sense means very positive. Sales refers to the number of goods or services that they sold to their customers. Now is your opportunity to create your own sentence by completing the sentence on the next page. Their only saving grace, the thing that would save them, was their strong sales numbers in developing markets, whilst results in Europe had stagnated, stalled, or stopped. Number 7 is flat-lined. To form a flat line means to not grow, increase, or rise. It indicates or shows that it is dying. Now is your opportunity to create your own sentence by completing the sentence on the next page. Your sentence could have said something like, when their sales revenue, that being the money they brought in, flatlined, the company had to take drastic measures to stay afloat, including laying off staff. Number 8 is cash flow position. Cash flow is the amount of cash or money that flows or moves through a company. If the cash flow position is low or negative, then the company is in financial troubles. Now is your opportunity to create your own sentence by completing the sentence on the next page. Your sentence could have said something like, their cash flow position indicated that they were in a declining market, and so they decided to move into new markets to increase the flow of cash with better sales numbers. Number 9 is cash reserves, which is money that is held back, saved, or invested so that it is readily available to draw on if the company should ever be in trouble or if it needs to buy out someone without taking out a loan. Now is your opportunity to create your own sentence by completing the sentence on the next page. Your sentence could have said something like, they fortunately had strong cash reserves, and so when the pandemic hit, they were still able to pay staff and rent despite having no money coming in. Number 10 is net asset value, which is the value of a company's assets less its liabilities, also known as its costs, etc. For example, buildings they own or investments, etc. Now is your opportunity to create your own sentence by completing the sentence on the next page. Your sentence could have said something like, as the company only had property assets, it suffered during the housing market crash or bubble because all properties were suddenly worth less and they had no other assets to balance it out. Number 11 is sales fell or dropped by. A company makes money and survives by selling things. So if its sales drop or fall, then they are no longer making money and are in trouble or at risk of collapse. Now is your opportunity to create your own sentence by completing the sentence on the next page. Your sentence could have said something like, the pandemic resulted in their sales revenue dropping by more than 80%, and so they were forced to declare bankruptcy and close down. Number 12 is rose through the roof. Rose is the past tense of to rise or to go up dramatically. It is to rise a lot more than was expected. Now is your opportunity to create your own sentence by completing the sentence on the next page. Your sentence could have said something like, when shipping costs rose through the roof, the company had no choice but to stop importing their goods and to manufacture or make them locally. We hope you enjoyed this video and that you will join us for the next video. Please remember to subscribe to our channel to be notified each time we post a new video. You will find the link in the description box. And thank you for watching.